You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 22nd meeting for the Michigan City Port Authority Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Welcome to the Michigan City Port Authority Board of Directors meeting. I call the meeting to order, and I'm looking for approval or corrections of September 8th, 2025 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any comments from the public?
Bruce Brown, I'm with the Hoosier Go Club. We're just kind of curious what's going on with the pavilion for next year.
We should have some information up to you shortly about the whole pavilion and how that's all going to work.
Okay.
So we're just finishing up on the contracts for being able to rent the pavilion. So we'll have that out to you shortly.
Okay.
All right. Any other comments? Okay. Nice to see you, Mr. Glidden.
Thank you.
Reports from the harbor master, Mr. Frame.
All right, at this point, we've pulled out 3/4 of the buoys that we put out. I think we still have about 8 more to do, but they're pretty much right out in front here. So we hope to get them this week. Last week we ran into, some issue with the depth and time and running out of space on the barge. So hopefully we'll get the other 8 this week. We continue winding down our regular routine summer maintenance-y kind of stuff and increasing our haul out schedule and things related. Schedules filling in with people pulling out and finishing off the year. So that's all going well. And then the one other thing here, I've been talking to Butler, Fairman, and Seifert. They're an engineering outfit out of Maryville. And they specialize in stormwater and stormwater management and permitting. So our IDEM stormwater permit has expired, and I've been looking for somebody that can help us resubmit that. Now, it's not terribly urgent because IDEM has not, they're in the process of changing the requirements. So the new permit requirements are not out yet. So we're kind of in this in-between gray period, but I know there's some things we need to update, like our stormwater pollution prevention plan and a couple other things. We already have the testing covered with Environmental Inc. here in town, but then they can also help us with some other things. So what I'm hoping you guys would consider is we get permission to work with them to over the next probably 6 or 8 months, depending on what IDEM's schedule is, get our stormwater stuff reevaluated, re-updated, and get those permits in place. And budget-wise, depending on which options we go with, because they gave me a list of options, and some of the things I don't think we need from them, we already have it from somebody else, but we're looking for between $20,000 and $30,000, depending on which options we do and how it goes. So if that's something that's interesting to you, I'd like to pursue that. And that's all I have, unless anybody has any questions.
Where are they out of?
Maryville. Edgewater does not really get into stormwater to this extent. Otherwise, I would use Edgewater.
Is it something that our attorney would have to look at?
He's looked at it.
Get involved with it?
Yeah, he looked at it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, the proposal looked fine to me.
okay.
And this is not something brand new, it's something we have, we're just looking to update it.
Right. We've been doing it since the early 2000s. The lady with the company that first did it for us, she has since retired. At our last renewal, she had just recently retired, came out of retirement to help us do it.
Okay.
But now she's completely out of it.
Plus, I didn't change the rules.
IDEM is in the process of redoing the requirements on that, yeah.
Mr. President, you think that's a good thing we pursue right now?
Well, yeah, I think it would be a great idea, quite honestly. Just be ahead of the game, not chasing it.
Well, I'll make a proposal that we accept what Tim has talked about on this environmental wastewater management situation. As stated, with the $20,000 to $30,000 key in there.
I'll second that motion.
Anybody else have any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And I'll bring each thing back around when we get that far, because some of it is different timing, right? Some we could kind of do in the fall, some they wouldn't be able to do till like next spring. So it's not an all at once kind of deal. But as we go along, I'll keep you updated.
All right, Mrs. Policki, reports from the Assistant Minister of Administration.
The only thing we have going on extra right now is we still have the loopers traveling, get reservations for them. Otherwise, just regular
Standard
fall
operation.
work, yes.
Getting ready for putting everyone's folk to bed.
Quite a few loopers coming through, Marion.
Yeah.
Good.
And there's, yeah, I think $600 for a little while. Did anyone see the video they put out? One of the guys put out that when they came through? It was on Facebook.
Oh, maybe I
Facebook.
did.
They really enjoyed themselves. They took a bunch of pictures. They walked to the outlet mall, showing how how
Nice.
nice it was for people to come here to have something to do right there where they were at. So that was a nice plus. Mr. Ferguson, Budget and Financial Oversight and Review, approval of the bills to be paid.
Thank you, Dr. Keys. Got a couple of things. Let's do the budget first. Let's do the bills first. Front cover page pretty much says it all. Have one adjustment as we walk down here, and I'll show you what it is. Got NIPSCO, we got fuel and water and sanitation, a little bit of charges from the legal charges, Vespar. We have a lot of security. And then where it says Republic Services Security, that should be just trash, Republic Services trash. And then we have Securitas, which is maintenance of our gate system, which makes this an annual thing that they take care of. You know, we've had quite a bit of, I won't say problems, and maintenance needed for the last 4 or 5 years on the gate system, and so it's good that we keep up with it, preventative. And those all total, you can see the 95,000. There's another 4,000 on the second page buried in there of smaller items. And then we've got the rest of the EFTs, which you can see is the merchant services and the 2 sales taxes that we have to pay back to the state. And I think everything else is just detailed on that third page, about the same thing, yes. So what we have in total, and I'll make a motion that we accept as stated and pay, is total is $115,077.96.
Any questions, any comments?
I'll second his motion to accept it.
Bruce Shannon? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Paying bills.
Thank you. Coming up within 2 weeks, maybe a little longer, we're going to be talking about the budget for next year. Mary Ann's going to be putting it together. I just throw like comments out and kind of take a look at it, help analyze it, give her my thoughts. But I just thought I'd continue to kind of brief you on things we're looking at. You know that we've had additional expenses come up that we really haven't had, that are semi-new, kind of new lately, like security. We've really increased our security. I'm planning on having some figures for that total for the year next time. I mean, it's a lot. We've never had the security dollars that we've got now. Weed control off the basin has been extremely high. From what Tim suggests to me in the future, it's going to keep climbing. I think it's probably close to 40 $100,000 this year in that area. We've done lawn service for about 3 years now to make things look a little better. We had our own people for quite a while doing a lot of it, and then we also had a service, but now we're going that direction, and it's what we decided to do that way. So we've got a lot of expenses, things that we haven't had to the degree that we do now. Some of the proposals that I'll be making for revenue increases for next year, I'll just skim over real quick but the winter storage and service rates I think we even approved those. Yeah, those are going to go up, and that's going to give us some extra money. We're talking about slip rental increases of 6% to help take care of a lot of this. And the one brand new thing that we've kicked around here on the board just a little bit is charging for credit cards like everybody else.
Point of order. We have to, that is a tabled subject. We have to take it off the table before we can discuss it. I'll make a motion, we take the credit card rates off the table.
The discussion of, yeah.
Mhm.
Good. I'll second that.
All in favor?
Sure.
Aye.
Thank you. I always forget about that. Anyway, we're as you all know, when we go out to a restaurant or other place, everybody charges for fees for that. They vary from 2.5% to 3.5% in general. And so I'm proposing that we charge 3.5% for use of the credit card, particularly the high impact areas are for fuel dock and for slip rentals. We're guessing about 65% of people who renew their slips use credit cards for a good portion of that, and that would, and that costs us. That's where the merchant services comes in, that we end up paying almost $70,000 a year for. That's totally unfunded from us. So we're going to propose all that officially, probably in a couple of weeks. But I just wanted to touch base with you, and that's going to bring in substantial. If we go that direction, which is what I'll propose, that's going to bring in significant extra money for us to help fund just the normal expenditures, pay, salaries, and capital, continue to increase our capital fund for projects in the future. All of those things I've talked about on and off for a couple of years now. So I'm just letting you know, we're talking about an increase in revenue coming in at least $175,000 extra over and above what we're bringing in this year.
I'd like to make a motion that we keep the credit card rate on the new business. I'm sorry, on table subjects.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that's all I have. I'd be glad to answer, try to probe any questions at this time, but we'll keep bringing that stuff up as we go through the budgets later.
Anything else for Mr. Ferguson? All right, Mr. Haynes, claims and insurance.
I have nothing to report.
Port operations, everything's pretty much standard operation for the winter coming. So I haven't had anything come up on anybody. I just know that we pretty much, do we have anyone left at gas tank?
Just on weekends.
Just on weekends, so we still have a couple. Other than that, I don't have anything else for that goes. Mr. Messina, Board of Communications Special Events.
I have been notified of nothing, so I have nothing unless somebody has questions.
Mr. Manor, Master Planning Special Projects, Park Liaison.
No, I have nothing to report at this time either.
Mr. Cypress, Advertising and Public Relations.
I don't have anything either.
The Turner Report, Mr. Zechman.
This morning I circulated to the board what I believe to be the final version of the pavilion license agreement. Ms. Sleva suggested trying to cut this down a little bit so it'll fit on 2 pages. I think I can do that. Notice on the very top, there's quite a bit of extra space at the top where people are going to fill it in, and we only need to get a couple of pages, a couple of lines rather, on the 3rd page to go up onto the 2nd page, and then it'll be down to 2 pages. So if the board wants to discuss it or wants to vote on it, up to them, but I circulated that this morning, and so it is available. And that's all I have.
I wouldn't mind a real quick review of what we're looking at. It's been a little while, and we've also got a member of the audience that kind of asked a little update, but that's.
Did everyone get a chance to read it yet, or not? Okay. So let's make sure everybody gets a chance to read it.
I
And
understand.
then next meeting, we'll
That's right.
put it down, so that we have time to look at it instead of trying to shove all the information to you right now.
Right.
Because it's not gonna make any difference till the next meeting anyway, so.
I will say that it's a very thorough document. I don't have any changes on it, so.
No. Yeah, but I just wanna make sure everyone gets a chance to
Sure.
actually put their eyes on
No
it.
problem.
Anything else, Mr. Zach?
That's all I have.
So, yeah. Anybody else have anything else? Any new business they wanna bring up?
Were the birds at all a problem this year?
Yes. Not as much as
Pass.
in previous years, for whatever reason.
Seems like the bird collar helped.
Well,
Maybe.
50-50.
Okay,
I don't think it made it worse.
okay.
No. I let one of the voters on the 100 dock use our laser when he's here, right?
Okay,
So he reports that it disrupts them, though some come back.
okay.
I think it's gonna be a over time thing.
Yeah.
You know,
More and more we inconvenience them, the
right.
less chance of them coming back.
What's the name of those birds?
They're cormorants.
Cormorant, okay. I noticed that they're relocating, or do they? I've seen them in places where I've never seen those before.
Right, right. They're expanding.
They're expanding their territories around here? Okay.
Yeah.
Brother's house.
Against the law.
Yeah, I get to say I noticed less and less on the water too, on the lake,
Yeah.
flying across this year than I have in the past, so.
I'm wondering if, Jim, if you have had any updates or anything, what's going on with NIPSCO?
Not recently, though. I believe it's the head engineer over there called, and I have not connected back to him yet.
Okay.
But they appear to be finished. At least I don't see them doing really much anything else over there.
I know they're done driving the ponds.
Yeah, and they filled the gap with concrete
Okay.
over the last month or so, maybe month and a half. And there were some fellas on this side of the creek, looked like they were taking elevations shooting across. I think that was related to that.
Okay.
But no, I have not talked to them, so I don't have the final latest.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Meeting's adjourned.